Special rep, 6 victories and only 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, the stylish striker representing Novosibirsk, Russia, here is Vyacheslav Popkin. And your referee in charge, Lukasz Basowski.
So Lukasz Basowski will take charge of this middleweight contest. Look at the tail of the tape. Magomed Rasul Gasanov, 10 and 2, 25 years of age. Height and reach between these two. Exactly the same. Vyacheslav Babkin with his second performance here in the ACA cage. So, Babkin in the white shorts, red corner, taking on Gasanov. Red shorts and blue corner. It really is a stylistic matchup. The powerful striking of Babkin taking on that elite grappling, that wrestling that saw him claim the Berkut Young Eagles middleweight title of Gasanov.
See, Gasanov's already trying to use his range, a bit of a range finder here, poking out the jab, trying to get distance. Good little movement here, not staying too still.
Always switched on, but Gasanov, you look back at the performances, that 6-fight win streak he is on, a lot of it starts similarly, very patient, keeps the distance, keeps the range, uses the cage well, and then when you try and make something happen, that's when he counters off of it for those takedown attempts. And just look how athletically built that man is.
Yeah, he definitely, I would say, he has a big burst in the cage. Once he gets hold of you, you definitely feel that athleticism.
You see Babkin, even with that front kick coming up the middle, he's throwing a lot of power on these shots. He wants that respect early. 3 wins by KO, 1 by submission. Uses that ground and pound from the top position to finish his opponents. And you look at the wins of Babkin, 5 of his 6 wins are by knockout. That just says it all. But all of his losses come by submission.
Fingers. Watch your fingers.
Yeah, I mean, like, I believe we're looking at his record. He's only ever been to the second round as well. So, you know, most of his finishes have been first round finishes. He's had 1 in the second round, and like you say, all knockouts.
Berkut Young Eagles is something that has become sort of a feeder league to ACA now. There's a lot of talent in those regions, those southern regions of Russia, Dagestan, Chechnya, Ossetia. And a lot of the young fighters are going to that show, they're testing themselves there, and this is the proof. 6-fight win streak coming from Gasanov. And he's worked his way up via that title onto the big show here in St. Petersburg. Oh, right hand just misses by Gasanov. Sorry, Brad.
Yeah, also they're making it look like now he has a bigger show, a bigger stage. PM starts performing, moves up the rankings pretty quick. You've got to think, you know, with Babkin coming in now, after, you know, that devastating kind of upset he did with Santos. If Gasanov could come in and take away that sort of sales, take away his sort of
momentum.
That's what I was trying to say.
I've got some words in my bag down here, Brad.
Cheers, mate.
Whenever you need one, just grab it, okay?
Right. Yeah, I mean, try to take his momentum back, and like people will be talking about him. He goes close distance here now. First time the man's got hold of each other. This big struggle here. This is over.
You saw Babkin fighting hard not to get taken to the mat. But you could see the strength and the technique there from Gasanov.
Yeah, I mean, we always talk about his physique. It's not just strength, it was also his technique that made that takedown completely. Back to the cage, making this hard.
And look at the urgency at which he worked his way back there. Wasn't allowing Gasanov to trap those arms, trap those limbs. Now getting his back to the cage. I think Gasanov has got his wrist trapped.
Yeah, so looking there, he's got his wrist trapped behind his back.
Oh, he's let it go now. But this is a real battle in this fight, because this could be the decider as far as if Babkin can get back to his feet, negate that wrestling, make Gasanov work so hard for those takedowns but not get any payoff.
He's going back for that wrist control. He's done really well on Gasanov, what he did there. He took away the bases as Babkin was trying to use the cage and build up some frames. He took away those frames, got him back down there. He's got a cross wrist position. This is one of my favourite positions right now for ground and pound. It's a devastating position again.
can't post, can you? Because he's got that arm that's closest to the mat, and that's the important one to try and get back to the cage, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's all. Look, you just see the hand now that's got there. He's stuck there.
Look at the way he's got it as well. He's almost got his hand turned around, so his thumb's completely covering that, so it makes it harder to break.
Yeah, that's what you do. Cross wrist. He's got it out now. But you have to use it. You lose a lot of energy, which just happened now. Now he's giving up his back here. He's got to be careful. But I think the end of the buzzer, this round's going to save him here.
Oh, and he's looking. But we talked about it in the build-up. This is the fighting style. This is the blueprint that Magomed Rasul uses every single time. He's very patient. He was happy just to keep circling, keep the respect for the power for Babkin for 3 minutes of that fight. Then when he got the clinch, it's a different world, a whole different ball game.
You saw Babkin did the best he could to try and fight off that first takedown. But what did I say? It wasn't just the strength. It was beautiful technique. Gasanov got him down, but you saw Babkin do the right thing, trying to use the cage to get back up. It's just brilliant by Magomed Rasul, just taking away his frames. Every time he tried to post up, he took it away. And then when he got that cross-wrist position, that's where we saw a bit of comeback. You see the cross-wrist. You can't really do much to defend that. You put a little hand there, but he punches it close.
And we will see this second round come in on this middleweight contest at ACA 103. Deep breaths from Babkin, then just watching him get back to his stool. He's now felt the prowess, the wrestling, the grappling prowess of Magomed Rasul. Very important that he doesn't get caught or taken down early, and he imposes himself a little on the feet here, Brad.
Yeah, I would say he needs to come out strong
Round 2.
and throw a bit of heat, but you can just see him taking a few deep breaths. I don't know if he's going to have that in the gas tank. I mean, he might want another like 30 to 40 seconds recovery. That might be a bit too late.
That's just that Babkin, white shorts, red corner, Magomed Rasul Gasanov, red shorts, blue corner. And what I have seen from the striking of Babkin is he's worked that body a fair bit. You can see some welts on either side of the ribcage there of Magomed Rasul. Kicks and punches coming up. Oh. They go around right, almost got counted on the entry though, Brad.
Yeah, that was a bit wild. Very counted by Magomed Rasul. You see he's kind of wild.
Oh, maybe he's seen something because Babkin's looking very, very tired. And now Magomed Rasul up against the cage. This is his favourite position for a takedown. And just turning that corner, effortless, Brad.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. He was throwing those big overhand rights to try and close a bit of distance to get into where he wants to be right here now. And he managed to get into the cage, got his hands back within a matter of seconds, and this is where we are. And now he has 4 minutes to work.
4 minutes indeed, and we already saw big deep breaths from Babkin. And this is a miserable spot to be under this early, especially the base that. Just the width of the back of that man raising that pressure down on you.
He does a very good job of like using his body weight very well just to push you down. And even now you see him trapping arms, he's taking it defensive. Look at the cage here, Babkin used that to push and just try and create a bit of space.
What's the
ball head? What's the ball head? The back of the head.
And again, he's holding on to that wrist, this time the overhand. And Babkin has, as you point out, only been in the second round once before in his career. This is a whole different test on your cardio.
He's going back here.
Magomed Rasul trying to set this rear naked choke up.
He's trouble here, that's sinking in a little bit here.
He's working across, that's on the chin. Can Magomed Rasul claim victory here at ACA 103?
He's got to try and fight the top hand, Brian.
What good intelligence though from Magomed Rasul, not overcommitting to that and sticking to the position rather than the submission.
Yeah, he didn't have no hooks in it. I think it was just around the chin and not under the chin, so he was using a bit of energy. Yeah, again, going back to here, taking away those frames, going for the cross wrist. Trying to split the legs maybe. This is such a brilliant position to be in. Magomed Rasul, that's not just punching down, putting his body weight on him.
Short knee going in there. Oh, another one. Got to watch that. Oh.
Do you know what I think now? What he's trying to do, he's trying to beat him up, backing him a bit off now. Forget about his neck and try and go back in. 2 minutes left to work.
And this is just showing the level, and when we talk about stepping up and really proving a point, as far as debut goes, Gasanov really living up to his billing.
Yeah, Gasanov looking phenomenal tonight. Just a masterclass.
Oh, and that's under the chin, Brad. Now one hooks in. He's got that. He's trying to set this up. He sets the hooks, and now looking for that palm-to-palm finish. Magomed Rasul Gasanov. Let's it go. Oh, Babkin escapes. Listen to the crowd.
Massive props to Babkin. He was in a lot of trouble then. I think Gasanov found it hard to get his hands locked together here and didn't have his hooks in, which allowed Babkin to hop out. Great resilience show here by Babkin.
Superb stuff from the fighter from Novosibirsk. Now back to his feet, Brad. All heart. There was plenty of opportunities for an exit there. There was many doors he could have taken to just end this pain.
Yeah,
but that is not Babkin at all, is it?
Not at all. It shows a lot of heart for a lot of other fighters would have quit under this sort of pressure.
And that's the key word there, Brad. Pressure. It's all pressure from Magomed Rasul. He got the takedown with 2 minutes to go in round number 1. This one with 4 minutes to go, and it's been a miserable 4 minutes for Babkin. But the fact he didn't give up to that submission and then got back to his feet, that tells you a lot about your manners if you're a coach in the corner.
Yeah, but now we think he's surprised the rest of this round, which I believe he will do. He's got to go back to the round. I think he's not in 2 rounds down. He's got to be maybe a 10-8 round down as well. So he's going to come out in the third and final round, where it's going to be new territory for him as well. Going in the third round, he's going to come out here and try and finish this fight.
And there we have it, deep breaths as Babkin makes his way to his feet. The corner there of Magomed Rasul Gasanov. There's nothing to change with that, is there? I mean, maybe get the takedown within 5 minutes to go. Yeah. But as far as what they've seen from their young fighter, very impressive.
I think also it's not rushing things. He's, I say, being very, very calm and collected, not over forcing certain positions. Sometimes you can force positions and lose it. He's doing a very good job of, and like I say, he's in control of this fight at the moment. Babkin needs to try and do something amazing to try and turn the tide. I've seen these sort of things happen before, but he needs to do it early on.
This happened before. He's caused one major upset with the victory against Bruno Santos at ACA 97. He certainly has the power, but can he make that opportunity? We will find out. Third and final round here at ACA 103 in St. Petersburg. Cage door closes. 5 minutes, as you said.
Round 3.
Vyacheslav Babkin to turn the tides on this fight. Babkin, red corner. Magomed Rasul Gasanov, blue corner.
Yeah, but now we're not even going to talk about the technical side of things. It's more like the gas tank now. So what does Babkin even have in his tank to be able to put out Gasanov? And Gasanov still, look at him, he looks very light on his feet. Yeah.
So fresh, and we talked about how athletically built he is, but you can just see the hard work that he puts in the gym really paying off here.
Also, like I say, with his technique, he's very efficient, so he's not using much energy when he's on top. Technically, he's using this sort of rest. He's like beating up while resting as well, so this is why he looks still so fresh within this third round. This is sometimes you want to see from certain fighters, but when you're so far ahead, let's not coast it.
Babkin caught the leg, looked for the takedown, came up with a left hook, which actually connected with Gasanov, but Gasanov throwing one back himself.
Yeah, and then straight away I thought, yep, he's going to take this to the mat where he's definitely dominant and comfortable. But like I say, I got interrupted by them two throwing bombs. But this is where I want to see like a fight like this. He's so far ahead. Let's not coast this round. Let's try and put him away, because I believe he has the ability to do so.
Again, all of his ground game is based about controlling a limb, a post, and in particular those wrists. Before he does anything, he takes one of your defending arms away from you.
what he's doing, Brian, which is just fantastic to watch it, he's not just grappling, he's beating you up in positions. Every position, see even now, he's holding a body lock, he's kneeing your back, he's kneeing your glutes. And then when he gets around to the side, he holds one of your arms and he punches you. He's not just grappling you out here, he's fantastic what I call MMA grappling, where he's actually beating you up in every position, which is so suffocating for you to be under that sort of pressure.
Suffocating is exactly how it feels for Babkin. No rest, no air, no respite. Every single move he makes. And look at the positional understanding, the awareness from Gasanov. This, for me, one of the most impressive debuts in I've seen in the ACA banner.
Indeed, Brian, indeed. I've been very impressed with him. Now, I said this guy got a long way within this division. I said, going back today, he's just like non-stop punching, non-stop kneeing.
Look at that, even that stepping the knee over there, control. He's not forcing anything either, isn't it? When there's an opening, there. When there's movement, he makes something of it.
Yeah, he's always one step ahead of you. He knows when in this sort of position, he's been in these positions 1,000 times in the game, you can see this. So he knows which way the opponent's going to move, and he's always one step ahead. He must play chess as well, I believe.
Well, I wouldn't play him. That's for sure.
I'd rather play chess than fight.
Again, this back position. Short shots coming in, Babkin throwing from there, but
Babkin not really in a good position here to move down, but it shows tremendous sort of heart to just stay in there and try and get another little glimpse of an opportunity to throw some bombs.
25 seconds left in this middleweight contest. And Gasanov, the Young Eagles champion, looking like, unless something huge happens on the side of Babkin, he'll extend his win streak to 7. And now we'll get the finish.
Yeah, again, he had a little bit of just silent, you know, we're going to carry on beating him up. I don't know if that's him just being a bit torturous and a bit mean.
I think it's just great fight IQ, the risk versus reward, and at the minute, he's not gassing, he's doing the fighting at his pace, he's in total control. And yeah, you could try for that, but at the minute, there's no answers from Babkin. Now he's looking to reset that up.
Yeah, giving props to Babkin, there are a lot of fighters with a quick.
Oh, that's under the chin, though, Brad. Now that's deeper. Can he get it? Magomed Rasul, what a debut this has been. Can he get the finish?
No, that's the thing. He chose not to put his hooks in, so he didn't have a really great position. I feel like he's letting them go to carry on beating them up.
Listen, I don't know if Vitaly Babkin said something to him in the weigh-ins, but there's a smile from the corner of Magomed Rasul Gasanov. This is our first time witnessing this young man live.
But also, there's a finish bonus you can do as well. So
that's true, that is true. What a debut from that young man.
Very impressive, Brian, very impressive.
Smiles and I mean, he's broken a sweat, but he's barely breathing deeply, Brad.
That's the thing, when you have that sort of dominant sort of control, and you're controlling the whole pace of the fight the whole time. He's not wearing in your gas tank at all. You look over the back and he looks like he's fought 3 different people in the same night. He looks exhausted.
And let's give credit to Babkin as well. How tough is that young man?
Yeah, I mean,
in a lot of dangerous position. I know, like I said, there's a lot of doors where he could have exited to get out of that cage.
Yeah, a lesser fighter would 100% quit at some point under that sort of pressure.
And we look back at some of the action. Talk us through this, Brad. This position was so familiar throughout the 3rd round in particular, but throughout the fight as well.
You see here, as he's punching, he's done it throughout the fight, where he was controlling one wrist and then hit him with the other hand, then he'll control you with 2 hands, and you start kneeing your thigh or your glute. And, I mean, it was a beautiful performance.
Well, he has announced himself here. And now we need to announce him as the winner. So to do that, we will hand it to the man in the middle, Mr. Alexander Zargorski.
Ladies and gentlemen, after the end of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All judges are in agreement, scoring the same 30-26. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Magomed Rasul Gasanov. Makashkala, Russia.
And that is a debut that will be noticed by a number of middleweights. The matchmakers as well, they will be licking their lips at the potential matchups for this young man. He's announced himself on this stage, and I talked to you about it with the first fight. One thing you look for your fighter, especially when they're making this step up, is how do they handle that pressure? Every single question answered there, Brad.
Indeed, the only thing I could ever probably take away with this, if I was one of these coaches, is you're that dominant within a fight, finish the fight. That's the only thing. Especially like, you're not doing this for, like for fun. This is your job, and you get paid more, especially when they say you get a finish bonus. So yeah, just try and get that where you can. But apart from that, it was dominant. It was one-way traffic. Soon as this fight hit the mat, it was one-way traffic.
And that's been an extremely tough first test for him because of how dangerous he is, that power he possesses. But we look at just the dominant performance that was put on here by Magomed Rasul Gasanov.